Oh, good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Great Simon here, the New Doors Mentorship and Coaching. Jumping on for morning momentum every single morning, Monday to Friday. Why am I doing what I'm doing? Well, I believe that all things are possible for those who believe. And what I do is I bring people alive. I help to bring people alive into knowing their purpose so that they can sell, thrive, and live a fulfilled life. You say sell, thrive. Well, we're always selling something, aren't we? And especially when it comes to our purpose and living our purpose and living it boldly and confidently and incredibly. You got to sell yourself. You got to sell what it is that you're building, that you're growing, or what your life is about. And typically, you have to sell it to yourself a lot of times of having this strong conviction of what your purpose is, right? And building that inner confidence, that inner courage within yourself to live out that purpose. Good morning. Good morning. Right now, we're at the end of 2023, and I hope that you are feeling this special expectation for 2024. Do you feel that? Do you feel that there's an expectation on your life of all things being possible, or what is possible? What things are possible for you for 2024? I hope that you've already began your new year going forward and thinking and strategizing and creating what it is that you want to be and have and do for 2024 in your life. And last night I ran a purpose vision goals workshop. That's twice in 1 week that I've done this, because it's the time of year people are thinking about their next year and what does that mean. And most people don't like to talk about goals. And I don't blame them, because I never like to talk about goals ever either. Quite frankly, I moved away from thinking about goals, because I really was afraid to build goals. And that was because I didn't really know how to build goals. I knew how to achieve, I knew how to do, I knew how to like add, expand, and be creative. That's just who I am. But I knew where I could achieve, I knew how I could achieve, and I stayed within the safety of that achievement. And I really learned that from my learning model, as a student in school. And this is what I teach in the workshop, is that we have a learning model. We have a learning strategy that was built in us from when we were a child. And depending on your school experience, your childhood experience, the environment that you grew up in or you're raised in, will really greatly determine on your learning strategy, on how you proceed, how you move towards new things, how you move towards growing your life, growing your business, growing your relationships, growing your community, whatever that may be. And so for me, I was always an average student. The teacher gives you a lesson, you're on a subject for a while, and they're, teaching from the front, and you're taking notes, writing down notes and absorbing what you can, talking to your friends, passing notes, and really distracted a lot of time in classroom. I know I was as a child. On my report card, it would say, Grace loves to socialize. We always have to often tell her to stay focused. And that's who I was, and that's who I am. But we what do? You get to the end of a topic, of a subject, and then you have to have a test. And then that test is graded on how well you comprehended the information. Pass or fail, or somewhere in between. And so I got really used to a grade, average 65, 68. Okay, that's great. I knew what I could achieve. I knew I could do. And I just passed off of, that's who I am. That's how I learned. That's where I'm at my level. I got really comfortable with that grade. Fast forward into moving into business. I knew I could achieve. We achieve a certain level. That's not exactly what I don't have to my body will start working. But I knew that I could achieve at a certain level. And so I didn't push myself beyond that level, because I didn't want to fail. I was afraid of failure. And we get at that level. Shut this door, okay? Come in. Is this part of the good reason why I do my streams in my car? Because I don't have a problem with contractors being at my door and the dogs barking. It's lots of fun. So, you get used to this learning model and knowing what you can achieve. But you know that there's better, there's more for you inside. It's just whether you're willing to have the courage, have the faith in yourself and what you're doing, to really step out there and avoid that fear of failure. Salespeople have this fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of loss, and it's because they're running off of this learning model, and so they avoid the area of building goals. And many of you probably avoid. You know what you can achieve. You know what you're capable of, but aren't you capable of more? And so in this workshop of purpose, vision, and goals, I talk about how purpose needs to be the starting point of why you do what you do, who you do it for, and why does it matter? And then 2 is the vision of living in that vision, creating this vision statement of your life, and this vision statement being a living, breathing, moving document. And you're living in this every single day, and it's surrounded by your purpose. And then once you have that discovered, then we create goals, and goals are really stepping stones. And so in this workshop, it's so powerful, and it's so powerful for your life. If you really want to have an impact for your life for 2024, then I would love for you to join me in my Purpose Vision Goal workshop that we're running in December and in January. Would love for you to be a part of it. And there's a link in my bio that you can join. I would love for you also to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm on here every single day. It's going to turn into a podcast, and talking about belief and desire and sales and growth and leadership and communication. It's just going to keep going and going and going. And so I'd really love to have your help in clicking, liking, subscribing, sharing, whatever you can do. But for you, for this 2024, I would love for you to come into my Purpose Vision Goal workshop and participate. It's an online event that's happening in December. And I also go in person. If you have a team, you're a leader of a team or organization, and you would really love to get some clarity and help your team, help your business, help your company, whatever it is, the church, an organization, a municipality, whatever it is that you're involved in, that there is a team and you're working with people, even employees. Maybe you have a retail store. You want to get some clarity and direction and synergy with your group. I would love to come in and run a Purpose Vision Goals workshop for you. So reach out to me. Love to do it. I'm on a roll every single week to inspire and help you to believe that there's more for your life, because truly there is. And we want to break that learning model that we've known as children to achieve at a certain level. We know what we're capable of. We want to break that mold and really supersede what all things are possible for your life. So that is my message today. Purpose, vision, goals. What does 2024 look like for you moving forward? Reach out to me. Join my Purpose, Vision, Goal workshop. It's going to change your life. It's going to change your life. I mean, last night, a friend of mine, it was Bettine Grishesky with D. Cole Ministries, had our partners in for a training with me last night. And, she said, Grace, I remember when you joined John Maxwell, you ran for city councilor, and you joined eXp Realty, and your life has exponentially expanded and blown up in so many ways since doing that. And I said, wow, for you to notice that? And she says, I notice it greatly. It's incredible. And it really is incredible. And this is why I do what I do, because all things are credible. All things are possible for your life if you're truly, willing to believe and have somebody to come alongside of you and mentor and hold your belief to really go the distance. Let's break the mold for 2024, man. Let's break it. Let's bust it. Let's just blow it apart and go after the things that you know that you want to go after. I'm with you. I got you. And I will see you tomorrow. Be well. Have a great day.